Hello, traders. FX Pip Collector here. Today is Monday, January 22nd. I'm going to be analyzing the Aussie US dollar, starting on the monthly, working my way down to that 1 hour time frame for the full top down analysis. So, on the Aussie dollar, I'm still a big believer that this is an ABC forming, which I think is part of a W, X, and Y pattern. Most likely, if this is an ABC of Y, it's going to go up and take out the high of wave W and probably the high of this wave 4 back here, most likely going up to at least a 161, probably someplace between the 200 and the 161% Fibonacci extension of wave A, projected off the bottom of wave B. So let's take a look at that on the weekly time frame, that is. On the weekly time frame, we definitely have been going down very strong for the last few weeks, as you can see. I am definitely still bullish. I think if anything, this is a 1 and a 2, and eventually it's going to finish a 2, go up and make a 3, a 4, and a wave 5. Because we have to remember that a wave C of wave Y should end up being a 5-wave trend to the upside, just like the wave A of wave Y was a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The wave C of wave Y should be a trend also. So going down to the daily time frame. Daily time frame definitely very impulsive to the downside, but the Aussie does have a tendency to make impulsive up and impulsive down moves. It does definitely have three waves down, and you could almost consider this the end of a correction right here. It doesn't really look that convincing, and it kind of does look more convincing that it would go down again, but we definitely want to keep an eye on shorter time frames for evidence that that really is the end of that move down and that potentially this is going back up. So let's take it down to the 4 hour time frame. 4 hour time frame is where we got our Fibonacci retracement on the last little series of lower lows, lower highs. We did have a Fibonacci bounce right here, but it didn't break any structure, and it really hasn't made any lower highs yet. If I see a break of structure, that's going to turn me into a seller. If I see a lower high, a significant lower high, that will turn me into a seller. But since I don't see any of those things yet, I actually am looking for longs with the expectation that this very easily could go up. And if it doesn't go up and it shows us either a break of structure down or a significant lower high, then I will not be looking for longs anymore. Anyways, I will definitely start looking for sells again. So going down to the 1 hour time frame. 1 hour time frame, I'm actually looking for longs. I think this could make a higher low, go up, break structure, and maybe potentially even go up. It may continue to bounce off fib levels, but unless it makes some sort of a significant lower high or it makes some sort of a significant break of structure to the downside, I am personally definitely looking for longs at the end of pullbacks. This move right here could possibly be a low. It could even possibly be the end of a wave C on the higher time frames. So until we see evidence that this thing is going back down in a big way, I personally am going to continue to look for longs at the end of ABC pullbacks. So don't forget to join my free Discord channel. The link for that is on the screen and in the description. Thanks and happy trading.